Hello! Hello, good evening! Welcome to my stream! How's everyone doing tonight? Chill and working on commissions? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm in the mood for streaming, and I wanted to do something just nice and simple tonight, and nothing is quite as simple as shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, am I right? I've been in the mood to shiny hunt in Scarlet for a little bit now, and I just felt like doing it tonight. But as I was preparing for the stream tonight, I realized that the DLC came out tonight, and I forgot. I didn't realize the DLC was out. So now everyone else in the planet is streaming Scarlet and Violet right now, but they're streaming the DLC, and I'm over here just hanging out, just doing a little bit of shiny hunting. I don't have the DLC. I'll be starting in a second. I started a little later than I meant to because my Switch did a funny little thing where it needed to update. I saw like everyone double take seeing the DLC drop. Yeah! I'm not sure if I want to get the DLC just yet. I definitely can't afford it right now. But I don't know how much I'm feeling this Scarlet and Violet DLC. I'm sure I'm gonna have a little bit of fear of missing out from watching everyone else play it though, as I always do. The music we're listening to right now is a relaxing Pokemon music for studying, work, sleep, and chill out. It's a lot of music from the Game Boy Advance and DS games, I believe. And I thought that would work nicely for the start of the stream tonight, although we're not going to be listening to it when the game starts. But thank you so much for coming, I really appreciate it. Again, I am trying to stream a lot more, and maybe a part of streaming more is just, you know, some chill late night streams like this one. Might be fun, might be something, if this goes well I might try it again, but we'll see. That's probably enough of an intro. Let's go ahead and start that video game. Hello. Get your Cheetos and press start, everyone. Looks good. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so do let me know if the game is too loud compared to my voice. I'm still struggling a little bit to get that audio balance just right. And I'm also speaking a little quieter because it's the middle of the night. But hopefully you can hear me okay, and I hope you can hear the game okay. Tonight, I have two targets in mind, because there's outbreaks of them in my game right now. And the first will be the cooler target, Pawniard. Game audio is loud. I thought so. Thank you. How's this? Is this better? But yeah, I will be up. Ah, jeez. How about now? How about now? Thank you for troubleshooting this with me. Perfect, awesome. But yeah, I will be starting my shiny hunt tonight with Pawniard. We have an outbreak of him right over here. So let's go say hi. So you might notice in my little overlay, I'm not just looking for a Pawniard. I am looking for three Pawniards. And you might be wondering, what does a girl need 3 Pawniards for? Well, let me tell you a fun little thing I'm doing across all Pokemon games, not just this one. I am working on a shiny living dex, and I've been working on it for a few years now, off and on. So I need 3 shiny Pawniards because I need a shiny of every one of its evolution stages. And I don't even have 1 shiny Pawniard yet. Oh, we're here. Oh, the Pawniards, those aren't Pawniards. Those are birds. Pawniard should be right around here. Right? It's not glitched, is it? Oh, there's one. There's a Pawniard. Is this like in an awkward spot where there like won't be a lot of Pawniards spawning? Maybe they're like up the cliff? Because this seems like an awkward spot for Pawniard. Well, there's 1 Pawniard in my outbreak. Yippee! This is horrible. Oh no! What is the shiny method for Scarlet and Violet? I'm curious to see. So I'm going to be doing the outbreak method because I happen to have an outbreak here. The first step of the outbreak method, because the shiny odds are better with outbreaks, but in order to improve your odds, you have to like kill a bunch of them. So to get the best odds, the first thing I'm going to do is kill 60 Pawniard. But the problem is there's like no Pawniard here. There's no Pawniard here. Where are my Pawniards at? Alright. Let's see if a picnic will help with this. I'm not gonna make a shiny sandwich just yet. I'm just gonna make a darker steel up sandwich. Encounter power. Ghost, bug, 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 grass, 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 fire, fire, fighting, poison, ground, ground, fire. Where's my steel or dark? Oh, here we go. Oh, but it's only level 1. I want level 2. I could custom make a sandwich, but I don't know the recipe off the top of my head. I do have a list for shiny sandwich recipes, though. But not like... Oh, here we go. Dark level 2. We're gonna make this nice sandwich right here. So I am using the shiny outbreak method for this particular shiny hunt. But that is not the only way, and it's not even really the best way, to be honest, to get shiny Pokemon in this game. Because the sandwiches in this game are busted. The best way to shiny hunt in this game is just to make a sandwich. It's that easy. I'm only shiny hunting Pawniard right now, just because there happens to be an outbreak. And you know, outbreak makes it easier. But I have other ways to shiny hunt Pawniard without an outbreak, if I really wanted to. I might, because this outbreak location sucks. Do you like my sandwich? What do you think? Puts bread on top, throws bread away. Hi, Lol Dispenser 2, welcome to the stream. That's my secret sandwich making strat. It is the ultra avocado sandwich. I have boosted my dark encounter rate. I hope that helps with my Pawniard outbreak. So now, hypothetically, there should be more Pawniard, because this is the spot. There we go. Alright. 2. Oh, here they all are. Holy moly. 3. And you just start killing until you kill 60. They're in droves? 5. 6. Your granddaddy's Pokemon, true. Okay, that's 13. Some of these I don't think are part of the outbreak. 14. Entirely possible I might encounter a shiny while I'm prepping, which would be nice. Feels mean. Wait, come back. I'm under attack. picked the wrong day to be a Pawniard. True. Alright, so that is step 1 complete. I just had to kill 60 Pawniards. Now I have the maximum spawn rate for this outbreak without a sandwich for a shiny. Now I'm already seeing a problem with Pawniard, and that is that he's very, very shiny. And shiny Pawniard is blue, so I thought it would be easy to spot him. But his shiny metal bits kind of look bluish to me from a distance, and it's throwing me off. So that might be a little bit of a problem. I'm not going to use a shiny sandwich just yet, just because I want to see if I can find one without a sandwich for now. But I do need to find 3, so I'll probably use a sandwich eventually. Anyway. A really good way to quickly respawn your outbreak Pokemon is to simply picnic. And then just take a quick look. We're looking for a blue boy. No blue boys here. Any blue boys in the chat? Though, with my dark boost sandwich, I'm also spawning these like stunkies over here. I don't really want stunkies. No bluebies here. No! Where are my bluebies at? But yes, I am trying to put together a shiny living dex across all the Pokemon games and eventually shove them all into Pokemon Home. I am like 90% complete with Legends Arceus, which is really cool. Some of the Pokemon I'm missing in Legends Arceus are a lot easier to get in this game, like Sneasel, so I don't want to bother with them in Pokemon Arceus. Sirledge walks like a fiend, what the hell? Yeah, that's a lot of shinies. I know, but I'm determined. I'm determined to make that living dex. And I do have a lot of shinies in this game already. All of the Pokemon in my team, for example, are shiny. Believe it or not, this is a shiny Sirledge. Hey, what's up? Hi, Diggs, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. Just doing a little bit of shiny hunting. But yeah, believe it or not, this is a shiny Sirledge. And then we got Umbreon, the classic. Everyone loves shiny Umbreon. And I have Palafin. I believe I have this friend in the party for, like, any, shiny targets in the water. Because those are, you know, obnoxious to set up. But I'm certain we can find 3 shiny Pawniards tonight very easily. Because it's very easy to shiny hunt in this game. Where my blue boys at? Alright, I'm gonna stop messing around. I'm gonna make that shiny sandwich. Y'all just want the shinies. I'm gonna get you those shinies. And I'll show you just how easy it is to get shinies in this game. We're gonna make ourselves I'm gonna do steel. I'm gonna do a shiny steel sandwich. The fans are going crazy. Hell yeah. And don't worry, I have my recipe book for shiny sandwiches. I know exactly how to make a shiny steel sandwich. So, steel, 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 steel. We want wait, it says burger, but it's showing a picture of, like, salt. Or like an herb. I mean, if it says burger, I'm gonna assume a hamburger. This better be right. And then... oh, I only have 2 salty herba mystica left. Oh, but one of them is sweet. I hope this is right. Because the recipe book, it does say burger, but it has a picture of an herb, so... delicious. What do you think of my sandwich? Alright, so hopefully this should be shiny steel. A tasty mana original. Yep, sparkling power, steel up. Now we're gonna be rolling in blue boys. Alright, let's go find 3 blue boys right now. I just made it so easy. I swear though, those metal bits look like blue from a distance. Is that just bread with a hamburger patty on it? Yup. And the blue boys love it. Bloobs, reveal yourselves. Let's bring out the blue boys, the bloobies. Blue boys love hamburger patties on bread. Respect. Thank you. How blue is this boy? Red. He's a red boy. But surely behind me, we will encounter a blue boy. Somewhere amongst these Pawniards. Surely. So, like, do the metal bits look blue from a distance to anyone else, or is that just me? Because it's tripping me up pretty bad. Pawniards are so shiny. I don't like that I have to get close to see if they're red or blue. To like look at them from above so I can see the top of their foreheads. bird's eye view of the Pawniards tonight. I keep misclicking the menu button and bringing out Koraidon. I'm so sorry, Koraidon. But yeah, if you're wondering why I randomly mount my Pokemon sometimes, it's because I keep thinking that's the menu button. A little bit of a clown move from me. The stream tonight, Pokemon Scarlet downloaded a big juicy update, and obviously that's because of the DLC. Even though I don't have the DLC. Whoa, oh my god. Even though I don't have the DLC. But nonetheless, they added a bunch of new Pokemon with the DLC, so they need to be available to be sent to my game. So yeah, I had to download a big beefy update so that I could get Furret in my Pokemon Scarlet game. Because Furret has been included in the DLC. That's the only one I know off the top of my head. I hope the DLC is good. I felt kind of underwhelmed by the Sword and Shield DLC, at least the Isle of Armor. I didn't really complete the other one. The Crown Tundra, I think. But yeah, I felt underwhelmed by the Sword and Shield DLC, so I don't have a lot of motivation to get the DLC for this game. Maybe they don't like hamburgers anymore. No, they love hamburgers. Blue Boys love hamburger patty on bread. I've asked Blue Boys what their favorite food is, and 9 out of 10 said hamburger patty on bread. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out, maybe watching a few streams myself to see what people think about this Scarlet and Violet deal. Oh, wait. Heyo, ayo, ayo, is that a blue boy? Is that a blue boy? First blue boy of the night, let's go. Come here, blue boy. Going blue balls. Get his ass, hell yeah. First shiny of the night. Yippee! 1 down, 2 to go. Easy game. Keep the blue boys coming. I need 2 more, and ideally, ideally in the next 22 minutes. Now that I've seen one in-game, I have a better idea of what to look for from a distance, because they do look different from a distance. they're darker in color. They're like a darker blue than I was expecting. Like the image I have from my stream is a bit of a lighter blue. So yeah, now I know to look for a darker blue. What did I tell you? Blue boys love hamburger patty on bread. I've always said this. All blue boys say this. It's okay. Now you know a hot tip when you want to find your own blue boy. But yeah, that took about 30 minutes, which is very, very fast compared to basically any other Pokemon game on the planet. But that's just how easy it is to get shinies in this game. Like, it was about 30 minutes of stream, but only like 8 minutes of my sandwich. But yeah, so the general shiny hunting process in Scarlet and Violet, and I do believe this method is... Yes, Krumasuda method. I do believe this method is significantly more efficient than eggs in this game. I also just do not like the breeding system in this game at all. Wow! Wow! Hey everybody, we found our second blue boy! Video games are easy! We just need one more. Blue boys throwing blue balls. Sir. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Ma'am. Blue girl. Wonder how you farm fixed encounters? There is a method, but I believe that one involves messing with the clock. Blue balled. What level does Pawniard evolve? Let me check. Is Pawniard a level up evolution? I just want to go ahead and evolve this blue girl while I have her. 52? Sheesh! Okay, that'll do it. Sheesh! Blue Woman by Sharp. Yippee! One more! Okay, we need to find one more blue boy in the next 16 minutes. You think I can do it? Other one hopefully will be a pain, King's Gambit or whatever. Oh no, King's Gambit's way worse. King's Gambit, you have to like kill a bunch of Bisharp as a Bisharp. I mean, I might go ahead and pick up King's Gambit once I'm done with these blue boys. It is a shiny living dex after all. But yeah, King's Gambit is something like once you get your Bisharp, you have to like kill like 10 Bisharp with your Bisharp or something. Something like that. But yeah, I do believe that eggs are not a great way to get shinies in this game, in my opinion. So this is a unusual scenario where eggs are not the best shiny hunting method, because in most games I believe eggs are. And it doesn't help that I really do not like the breeding system in this game at all. So I would rather not breed if I don't have to. And this game's pretty generous with what you can find in the wild. It evolves from Bisharp upon leveling up after defeating 3 Bisharp that hold a leader's crest. That's so much work. Come on, blue boy. We need one more blue boy to join my band. To join my blue man group. But yeah, the odds for these Bisharp, or these Pawniard, the odds for these Pawniard are basically, I think, as close to max shiny odds as you can get in this game. Because they're an outbreak, and outbreaks naturally have better shiny odds. They have the best shiny odds after you've killed about 60 of them. And on top of that, I have a level 3 shiny sandwich, which is just making the shiny odds nutty right now, even if this wasn't an outbreak. And of course, the cherry on top, I have the shiny charm. So you know, I'm rolling in shinies. I think this game is a really good game to like do chill shiny hunting with, just because of how easy and accessible shinies are in this game. I also kind of want to shiny hunt in Legends Arceus, because it's also fun to shiny hunt in that game. But unfortunately, with Legends Arceus, I kind of have most of the shinies I need in that game already. I'm missing Rowlet, and that's like it. But I'll never get Rowlet. Rowlet hates me. Legends Arceus is my favorite game to shiny hunt in. But I've shiny hunted that game into the ground. Oh boy, it's nighttime. That'll make it easier to see blue boys. You looked so blue in the corner over here. The game loop is fun in Legends Arceus. Oh man, I really, really like Legends Arceus. It might be my favorite Pokemon game. The only shinies I'm missing in that game, I'm missing Rowlet, but I have all of Rowlet's family. So I have the second stage, whose name I forget, and I have both versions of Decidueye. I have Alolan Decidueye and Hisuian Decidueye. But I don't have Rowlet. I don't have Rowlet. I have all of Rowlet's funny family, but I don't have Rowlet. This is the life of a shiny hunter. Other than that, most of the shinies I'm missing in Legends Arceus are the dimensional Pokemon. The Time Rift Pokemon. Screwed up Rally. I know! Shiny Rowlet's the one I want the most. But yeah, the other Pokemon I'm missing in Legends Arceus are like, the Sneasel family, not the new Sneasel, but the original Johto Sneasel. And, the Magnemite family, although I did find Magneton in that game by a stroke of luck. I'm missing the fossil Pokemon, including like Shieldon and the little, T-Rex. The Porygon family. Those are all like time-dimensional Pokemon in Legends Arceus. And those ones are the worst ones to shiny hunt for. That said, I have found a million billion shiny Johto Sneasels in this game. And that makes me have no desire to shiny hunt those in Arceus at all. I also have the entire Magnemite family in this game. So really, the only dimension Pokemon I need in Arceus until I pick up the hunt in a different game would be those fossil Pokemon and the Porygon family. But I'm not strong enough to shiny hunt those right now. Boy, do I love nighttime. Got 8 minutes on this sandwich. Most of my shiny hunting for my living dex has been done with the newer games. So Sword, Arceus, and Scarlet. That is where the bulk of my shiny hunting has happened. But when the time is right, I will be shiny hunting in old games as well, including the ones where the shiny odds aren't as good. Someday, I'm gonna shiny hunt Arceus in Brilliant Diamond. But that is not in my near future. I do kind of want to get Brilliant Diamond just to shiny hunt Arceus though, because that is the only game you can get a legitimate shiny Arceus. course, there are some shiny Pokemon that you cannot get legitimately to this day. So it won't be a true living dex, but it'll be all possible legitimate shiny Pokemon, and I would prefer it to be legitimate if I can. Hello, am I back? I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. That's annoying. Probably won't be uploading the VOD for this one, but that's fine. It was just chill shiny hunting. But this might be a problem for my stream tomorrow, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Gonna have to look into that, because it appears to have disconnected a few times tonight, and that's a big shame. I don't like that. Kinda glad I'm discovering this now during a chill stream and not like tomorrow for one of my scheduled streams. Some bitrate sludge and some stutters. Huh. Well, clearly there is something wrong with my internet tonight. Thank goodness for this chill stream. Yeah, this would be way worse if it was happening tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to, once this stream is over, probably, I'm gonna have to like look into what's going on with my internet. Might just need to reset the router, but I don't want to do that right now. Unless like it keeps disconnecting, and then maybe I will. Mostly fine. I'd look into what OBS is saying about drop frames. Usually it tells you. Okay. I'm using Streamlabs, but I'll see if I can find something about that. Thank you. Appreciate the help. I wonder, and this would be very silly, I wonder if it's because I had my own Twitch open in the background, if that was messing. Well, beans. But yeah, good luck. Thank you. I wonder if it's because I had my own Twitch stream open in the background. Well, I've closed it, so hopefully... hopefully it gets better now. Although, yeah, I'm out of sandwich. So, I've tragically run out of sandwich. So we're gonna have to shiny hunt this last blue boy the old-fashioned way. It's okay. I don't need a sandwich to get a blue boy. It's still so easy. Yeah, I traded bluebies for fucking Stantler's true. I might, just because I don't have a lot of Herba Mystica, I don't want to use another shiny sandwich for this outbreak. Is that a... Hi! We take those! We take those! Shiny hunting in this game is so easy. What ball do I put this boy in? Nest ball. Yippee! What an easy video game. Evening, Mana. Hi, Liquid Knight. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some relaxing shiny hunting tonight. I caught one just now that wasn't my target, but we don't say no to free shinies. So I might not make another shiny sandwich right now, not for this outbreak, because I don't have a lot of Herba Mystica left. But if I can like boost Steel type again, or even boost Dark type, it doesn't have to be a shiny sandwich. It should just be like a boost sandwich. That should help. So let's see what we got. Let's see what delicious sandwiches I can make this time. Ooh, I would like Encounter Power Steel if possible. Oh, here we go, Encounter Power Steel. Alright, are you ready to look at my delicious sandwich? Love their hamburger patties, but it's fine. I think the hamburger was what got me the Steel type, so this probably won't be the sandwich of my dreams, but we'll see. What kind of sandwich did I make? Encounter power normal. Well, that's wrong. We try again. Second time's the charm. First cooking corner with Mana. Hell yeah. So here's a fun thing about me. I have a little bit of a guilty pleasure for those rage bait cooking videos, if you know what I mean. Those ones where people make the most absurd meals in like horrifying ways. I love to see the dumb things that people make. It's a very guilty pleasure of mine. Okay, this is a flawless sandwich. For example, I saw one where a gentleman put like vanilla and like rock salt and all the stuff you need to make like ice cream. Dino nuggies and ketchup and blender type stuff. Exactly. That's the kind of shit I love. But I saw one where a gentleman put like vanilla and rock salt and whatever it is you use to make ice cream. He put them in like a paint bucket. He sealed the paint bucket. He attached the paint bucket to the outside wheel of his vehicle. And he drove the vehicle down the block and then drove it back home and made ice cream that way. And I fucking loved it. There was a really bad one I saw that I also got a really big kick out of, where someone like ordered 4 different types of fast food burgers. So it had like Big Macs and like Burger King and like probably like Sonic and Wendy's, just, you know, fast food burgers. They took like 4 fast food burgers and they cut the 4 burgers into quarters. Then they combined the 4 quarters of those burgers into 1 burger. And then, this is the good part, they got a bunch of cheese and they wrapped it all around the burger. And then they got more cheese and they wrapped it around the cheese wrapped around the burger. And then they got even more cheese and they wrapped it around as a 3rd layer of cheese around their burger. So next thing you know, you've got this big block of cheese with 4 quarters of different fast food burgers inside. And then they deep fried it. They deep fried it. Oh, hi. Hi. How do I leave my picnic? I don't know. But yeah, they deep fried that nightmare, that just absolute nightmare of like fast food cheese burger mess, and I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so bad. That's the kind of guilty pleasure rage bait cooking videos I like. This is not illicit joy. So I'm living out my dream of being someone who makes rage bait cooking videos on TikTok by making just the worst sandwiches you've seen in your life. I hope you appreciate them. So I am gonna get this last Pawniard. I'm determined, because even with the shiny sandwich gone, it shouldn't be hard. And I would like to move on from Pawniard, like knock the whole family out in one night. And then after that, for my next shiny, there's another outbreak nearby that I might go to, but it's not a particularly interesting Pokemon for the second outbreak. So I might go out of my way to shiny hunt a different Pokemon that doesn't have an outbreak right now. But we'll see. I'll figure that out after I get my last blue boy. See, I like the opposite, where it's absurd serving size of good food, like 80 eggs mixed up and turned into egg bread, and then they sell them as street food. Oh, yeah. That's also really good. I really appreciate it. Like, okay, so the cooking videos I described, that was like chaotic evil, but what you're describing is chaotic good. I really like the chaotic good videos as well. I really appreciate like when people make absurd but good stuff and just share it with other people. I saw another one, and this one made me mad. Because this one's dangerous. Yeah, I bet it gets them tons of business too. Good for them. Yeah! Everybody wins in that scenario. It's something I can really appreciate. But what I'm about to describe to you is something horrible and awful. Something horrendous. And this one I don't like because it's dangerous and it's gonna encourage like kids to do it. So I saw this lady, and this video was probably also fake, but she made cotton candy in her dryer. She would like, I forget exactly how she did it, but she put like some sort of candy powder or something in her dryer. It's probably going to be from TikTok, isn't it? For sure. Most of these are from TikTok. But she put some sort of candy something in her dryer, and she put some tin foil in like the lint catcher, and the idea is you like stick it in the dryer, and then it's gonna like dry up as cotton candy and get caught in the lint catcher. I think it's fake, but it's also like a really bad way to start a fire, and some kid is gonna see that video and want to try it because it's cotton candy. So that video pissed me off. I don't like that one. I like dumb, harmless videos. Such as the Nightmare Quarter Burger from McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and Sonic. It's been so long I forgot what shiny Pawniard looks like. Yeah, no, that one was a really bad one. I want to see the funny bad ones, not the dangerous bad ones. And the homemade kimchi thing where they just toss meat in an unregulated jar and let it ferment. Oh, well, I don't like that. None of it is good. Yeah. After this last blue boy, instead of going for the other outbreak that's nearby, maybe I'll try to get something in Area 0, because I'm still missing a lot of the Paradox Pokemon. You think the Bloobs have caught on? I think they don't like me anymore because I don't have my single hamburger patty on bread this time. Don't worry, I'll find the last Bloob. We will finish this Blue Man group. With bonus Skiddo. Yeah, maybe I'll go find something in Area 0 after this. I saw you walking around with level 2 steel encounter, wanted nothing to do with that. Understandable. I don't blame them. There was too much stuff on that bread. They only like it if it's only a hamburger patty and nothing else. It seems to be that the hamburger patty is the key ingredient for steel food, which is interesting. I wonder why steel Pokemon like hamburger patties so much. I have 2 shiny Paradox Pokemon right now. And these are only from Scarlet. I don't have any of the Paradox Pokemon from Violet. As much as I want them. Especially the Gallade. I want that one really bad. But I have the Misdreavus and I have the Jigglypuff. What was that? Was that you? Did you make that noise? That scared me. Happy Halloween. That's a Murkrow. He looks like a blue boy from a distance. What do you think of the new Paradox Pokemon? So, are you talking about the ones from the DLC? Because... my general opinion of the Paradox Pokemon, and it's not exclusive to the DLC, it's like overall. Suicune and Reiko. I'm not a fan of the Paradox Suicune and Reiko, and it's not even just from a design standpoint. I'm like raising an eyebrow at them from a lore standpoint as well. Because I am under the impression, and I'm not necessarily a lore buff on Pokemon or anything, so I could be mistaken, but I'm under the impression that Suicune and Reiko, and I'm sure there's a Paradox Entei, like waiting in the wings. I am under the impression that those three are specifically a part of Johto's lore. Like Johto's lore and like backstory and everything. And if I recall, the story is like 3 Pokemon died in that tower. I don't remember the tower's name, but it's a tower in Johto. 3 Pokemon died in that tower in Johto, and then Ho-Oh brought them back to life, and they became Suicune, Reiko, and Entei. Like, I'm under the impression that's the lore for those 3. So the fact that they're appearing here as, like, prehistoric Pokemon has me, like, raising my eyebrow a little bit. Now, I know there's a whole thing where the Paradox Pokemon are probably not real. Like, there's probably... I've read a theory about how these Pokemon are being made with, like, the power of imagination and not time travel. And so there's, like, some other Pokemon that has, like, imagination powers or something that's making these Pokemon. It's, like, making them up. Like, I know about that theory. I don't know if it's true, obviously, but I am aware there is a possibility that these Pokemon were created from imagination and not, like, time travel. But nonetheless, it like, bothers me. It bothers me because it doesn't match what I have come to understand of the Johto lore. As for the Paradox Pokemon in general, a lot of them are like hit or miss for me, with mostly misses, personally. I don't really care for most of the Scarlet Paradox Pokemon. And I know that like the Violet ones, a lot of people also don't like because they're just the Pokemon but robot. But some of those ones look really cool. Like, I really like Gallade. I really like that funky little Delibird. And meanwhile, on the Scarlet side, we've got, like, Jigglypuff, but twisted. Yeah, a lot of people seem mixed on them. Yeah. One criticism I've seen for the Violet Pokemon, which is something I think I agree with, is that a lot of people are disappointed that their idea of Pokemon from the future is not how the Pokemon evolve in the future, but these Pokemon are robots. And that doesn't really feel very creative, because, I mean, if a few of them were robots, that's one thing, right? But they're all robots, all of them. And yeah, what if Pokemon were a robot? That's not super interesting. So at least, I guess some of the Scarlet ones feel a little more creative, but I'm still, like, not super impressed with a lot of them. People have been doing that for years, true. You know what I like, though? I like that Paradox Magneton, because he looks insane. That's one of the designs I really, really like, because it's so drastically different. And it's like a prehistoric magnet. I love that one. Now, I don't remember all of the Paradox Pokemon off the top of my head, but the Magneton might be one of my favorites, at least from Scarlet's side. That's not a Pawniard. I could make another shiny sandwich, but I don't really want to, especially since the Pawniard hunt is almost over. I like the crawling Larvesta one out of Scarlet. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that one. That one's also really good. That one, like, you compare Scarlet Larvesta to, like, Violet Larvesta, and I think that's, like, a perfect example of what people are saying, with how, like, the Violet ones feel very, like, uninteresting, although at the same time, I think the Violet Larvesta is one of the better ones. But the Scarlet Larvesta is more interesting in my opinion, and really cool looking. So I'm not really particularly a fan of the Scarlet versions of the mythical dogs that they've shown so far. Like, I don't care for Suicune or Reiko. Obviously, Entei remains to be seen, but, like, I don't like their track record so far. Meanwhile, there isn't even a conversation to be had with the Violet side, because it's like, yeah, here's the Three Musketeer legendaries, but robot. Stegosaurus Entei, oh my goodness. Entei is also one, from a personal standpoint, I'm gonna feel really, really weird about, just because my nostalgic little brain associates Entei with, like, the movie Entei, the third movie, and I don't think that Entei was really Entei either. I think, wasn't that a fake Entei, like the Unknown Maid or something? But nonetheless, I really, really liked the third movie when I was a kid. So I have some conflicting opinions with whatever in the world they're gonna come up with Entei. Because Entei makes me cry. And weird weird Stegosaurus Entei would be really, really good, but it's not gonna make me cry. But yeah, there's no conversation to be had for the Violet side with the Three Musketeers, because it's like, look at them. They're robot. Yeah, I really, really liked the third movie with Entei and the Unknown, and I also really liked the one, I think it was the fifth movie, with, like, Latios and Latios. That one also made me cry. And of course, I really liked the first movie. The first, the third, and the fifth, I think, were the ones I really, really liked. Incidentally, I never saw the second one with Lugia. I just haven't seen that movie. And I haven't seen the fourth one with Celebi. I never saw that one. Although I'm aware of the plot of that one. Because that one, I read a really funny post about the plot. And I think the fifth movie with Latios and Latios, I think that was the last Pokemon movie I ever saw. You remember crying about Celebi? I should watch that movie. I'm sure I would cry. It would, like, scratch that itch in my nostalgic little brain. But yeah, I think Latios and Latios was the fifth movie. That one made me cry so bad. Especially since I really, really like Latios, so... what exactly happens in the second movie with Lugia? I have no idea what that movie's about. I just know Lugia's in it. Yeah, as a kid, those movies were peak cinema. Sin City, you're stupid. Reservoir Dogs, you're trash. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm pretty sure the first Pokemon movie was the first movie that ever made me cry, which is really funny. But I was also a child. Like a very small child. I cried because Pokemon tears are full of life. And because Ash died, which is really funny. Things are out of whack between the three birds, and Lugia is the one to balance them. But Lugia, where are you? Oh, okay, okay. Does the second Pokemon movie make people cry? That's the important question. I've never seen the Celebi movie, but it is up. I'm willing to consider it because it makes people cry. But I can't watch a Pokemon movie if it doesn't make me cry. That's my little test for them. I'm getting really close to, like, bailing on this last Pawniard. I'm getting bored of Pawniard! A few more minutes and I'm gonna move on to a different Pokemon. I guess after this sandwich is out. It may make you cry, just remember thinking, oh wow, Lugia, voice, you're so cool. Wait, Lugia has a voice? Lugia can talk? Of course. I suppose at the end of the day, all of them can talk. I believe Entei, if I remember correctly, Entei could talk too. I think every legendary at this point does to Ash. True. True. Yeah, I think I remember Entei talking. I don't think Latias talked, but Latias also, like, spent a good chunk of the movie, like, disguised as a human girl. I don't remember if she talked when she was a human girl. So if all the legendary Pokemon in the movies can talk, and Meowth can talk, does that mean Meowth is a legendary Pokemon? Really makes you think. Tread lightly. I know, so recently the Pokemon anime has moved on from Ash, and it's a bittersweet feeling, right? Because Ash has been around from the beginning, but also Ash overstayed his welcome like more than a decade ago. Ash has needed to leave for a while. So it's nice to see that, you know, he finally finished his journey. Well, he finally became the champion. And we get to start a new adventure with, like, new protagonists and stuff. And I like that. It makes me happy. It's bittersweet because, you know, Ash has been around for so long, but it was time. It was time to see Ash go. But, you know, I'm not upset about Ash. You want to know who I'm upset about? I'm upset about Team Rocket. Because I think that means we're not going to see Team Rocket again. And I'm way more upset about that than I am about Ash. I'm unsure. He should have been champ during XYZ. Anything after is when they should have ended. I haven't watched the Pokemon anime in a really long time, but I am familiar. There's like... the way they handled Ash with like the championship battles and stuff has been so weird for such a long time. But I can believe that. Like, I've heard that he should have been the champion a long time ago. But yeah, I'm more sad about Team Rocket than I am about Ash. I have no idea if they're in the new season, but I'm assuming they're not. Until proven otherwise, I'm gonna assume Team Rocket is gone, and I'm gonna miss them the most. To this day, Meowth is still one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. And Team Rocket Meowth was a big contributor to that. Bluebert, show up now. You heard the chat, Bluebert. Where are you? It's always the last one. Last one is always, like, the stingiest one. But even besides Team Rocket Meowth, I also just, you know, I'm a cat person, and Meowth is the OG cat Pokemon, so of course Mew's a baby. I just loved Meowth. And I still do, to this day. Meowth's still one of my all-time favorites. So Meowth is a legendary Pokemon to me. I also used to really, really like Mew when I was a kid. Not so much anymore. I think I've moved on from Mew. I've grown up. But when I was a kid, so Pokemon Blue was the very first game I ever played. And my very first presence online when I was a child, I was like 8 or 9 years old. No surprise, I guess, but Ghastly is my boy. I love the Lighthouse episode. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I know, like, there's a conversation to be had about, like, Gen 1 nostalgia being overused and stuff, but also, I love so much of the Gen 1 Pokemon. Some of the Gen 1 Pokemon are, like, irreplaceable to me. Jesse and James were probably the greatest Pokemon trainers ever. They never need a Pokédex to know what Pokemon was, and in the last seasons they battled with random Pokemon and used them with ease. Oh hell yeah! I haven't... It's been ages since I've seen the Pokemon anime, but like Jesse and James were always my favorite part. I just love Team Rocket. But yeah, when I was a kid, around 8 or 9 years old, my very first presence online was in like Pokemon fan spaces. And I actually had my own Pokemon fan site. And this was like, to give you some perspective, this was like before Cerebi, or like really close to the same time as Cerebi. Probably closer to the same time. Back then, there were like a billion Pokemon fan sites. And all of them were basically the same. Netflix has them all, I believe. Ooh, I should watch. One of these days I'm gonna marathon the whole thing while I work. But yeah, back in those days, this would have been around when Gold and Silver first came out. There were tons and tons and tons of Pokemon fan sites. And I had one, and it was exactly the same as all the others. Every single Pokemon fan site was the same. And if you want to know what every single Pokemon fan site looked like, they looked like Cerebi. Cerebi's just the one that survived. But like, down to like the layout, they looked like Cerebi, all of them, even mine. But yeah, like, there were a million billion Pokemon fan sites, and that's how I taught myself webcode for the first time, and I was like 9 years old. I learned webcode so I could make my own Pokemon website, so I could be like all the other cool kids who had Pokemon websites. Mine was called Pokemon Spirits, because it wasn't just a website to relay information about Pokemon. It was also a website where I could post my Pokemon fanfiction called Pokemon Spirits. And in those days, I had the online alias Lmew, like capital L MEW. We're out of sandwich. But yeah, in those days, my online alias was Lmew, and keep in mind, I was like 9, 10 years old. I was a baby. But my little like online avatar that I used to represent myself was like a green Mew. And it was like, that's Lmew, the green Mew, in her Pokemon fan site. So that was where my online life started. Lmew is long gone though. I think I'm ready to move on from Pawniard. I think he's let me down. And also, I don't want to get a King's Gambit that bad right now. So I'm gonna move on to a new shiny Pokemon. And I got 2 blue boys, that's not bad. You're not shiny. Shiny baby Ceruledge has blue eyes. Yeah, Pawniard, you're old news. So... there is a Rookity outbreak right down here, and I was thinking of going to that one next. I only need 2 of them, because I already have one. But Rookity is not a particularly exciting Pokemon to shiny hunt for. Let me go ahead and just take a peek to see how the Rookity are doing. But I don't know if I'm in the mood to shiny hunt Rookity. I was thinking of maybe going to Area 0. And shiny hunt something fun. Oh my goodness. I found the Rookity. It has good music. Yeah, I kind of mostly want to go to Area 0 for the music. Oh my god, there's so many Rookity. I shouldn't have come here. So... I was thinking either Slitherwing or Sandy Shocks. Which one? Which one do I shiny hunt? Now here's the thing. I don't know if I have enough salty Herba Mystica to get Slitherwing. But I do know I only need 1 to get Sandy Shocks because I believe he's part steel. You're part steel, right? You're not? Wait a minute. You're not part steel? Okay, hold on. What do I need to make electric and ground shiny sandwiches? Electric needs salty and spicy. Okay, okay. And ground needs double salty. I could do electric. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna do Sandy Shocks, I think. So goodbye, Pawniard. Wait, no. Wrong button. Goodbye, Pawniard. I don't know if I have an image in this little thing of Sandy Shocks. Sandaconda, Sandile, Sandshrew, Sandy Gas. No, they don't have Sandy Shocks. That's okay. I'll improvise. 1 second. There he is. New target acquired. Let's go pick up Sandy Shocks. Graceful, hell yeah. The problem is I think there's a few electric Pokemon in the area of Sandy Shocks, which will make it a little trickier to shiny hunt for him. There's like a ton of like what's his face? The little the Pikachu clone of this generation. There's a ton of those, and I think Raichu also lives around here. But I can't make the ground sandwich. Also, I think I just remembered I actually have to be outside to make my sandwich. Do I have to be outside to make the sandwich? Yeah, I have to be outside. My bad. So yeah, Sandy Shocks will be a little trickier. Obviously, there's no outbreak this time, but that's okay. We don't need an outbreak to find shiny Pokemon. They just help a little bit. Alright, are you ready to behold my Sandy Shocks sandwich? Alright, this is what Sandy Shocks likes. Bone apple teeth. Sandy Shock, you're a freak. It kind of looks like him. Just 3 little bell peppers. On a piece of bread. If you're wondering why I do not put the top slice of bread on ever, it's because you don't need it to make your sandwich, and all it really does is gives your ingredient a good opportunity to fall off. Like, all it's good for is knocking off your ingredients, so I don't even bother with the top piece of bread. It's useless to me. You don't need it. Okay. Now, I don't remember exactly where Sandy Shocks lives. I mean, I remember the environment that he lives on, but I do not remember where it's located precisely. But I'll do my best to find him quickly. Yeah, all I remember is a rocky ramp. Same, he lives on rocks. See, now there's like Raichu everywhere. Raichu's also a freak. But I don't remember where his little cliff is. And a ton of these guys. We're gonna see a billion of those guys. Oh, it looks kind of rocky over here. Or maybe not. Oh, whatever this guy is, we're gonna see him. Oh, here we go. Maybe? No. No, I would have seen one by now if this was right. I'm gonna lose a lot of time just looking for the right spot. But this is why I saved before making the sandwich. I also have autosave off, by the way, specifically for shiny hunting. Okay, I'm lost. That's not good. From up high. Yeah, I need to go back up. So I have to find one of those bases again. I'm actually gonna jump down first. Oh. I didn't realize I was here. I didn't mean to go this far down. Oh, I know Sandy Shocks don't live down here. Gibble does, though. I might... I'm sorry, I got lost. I might restart. Yeah, that is way too low. I didn't mean to go that far down. I'm gonna start from the top this time. As I remember, there was a cliffside near the place where you can find like salamence, but I don't remember how to get there because it's been so long. Like, there was a whole thing where you had to, like, jump off a cliff toward a tree, but I don't remember where that was. Well, here's a cliff. I know there will be... See, there's one over there. But this is a very small spot. Although there are tons of Sandy Shocks, however. There's so many of them! Well, I wanted to find a spot where I could find even more, but this might have to do for now. swear Koraidon can climb up here. Well, actually, this spot will work really well, maybe. Okay, well, this is my... Sheesh, this is my Sandy Shock spot. Holy moly. If I see a shiny Raichu, by the way, first of all, I'm not gonna realize it's shiny. Because Raichu is one of those shinies that doesn't look shiny. And second of all, even if I do see a shiny Raichu and I recognize it, doesn't matter to me because I already have shiny Raichu in another game. I've enough shiny Raichu, I don't need more. God, there's so many of them. I can't do the picnic reset method up here just because I can't make picnics up here, which is a shame. Might save more time just to stay either on the top row or the bottom row and stop climbing back and forth. Maybe. This climbing is so slow. It feels like to me more of them spawn on the bottom. I feel like I go down here, I see a billion of them. Look at these freaks. Suddenly hardly any are spawning. I suppose if I was able to make a ground sandwich, that wouldn't necessarily be better because there's probably a ground Pokemon I'm forgetting that also loves this cliffside. This also might be my last shiny tonight. It's been a few hours now. It's been a nice chill stream. I know we spent most of it on Pawniard, but that's shiny hunting, baby. We could have moved on from Pawniard a long time ago if it wasn't for the whole living dex thing. I still need one more. I'll find that last one eventually. I don't like seeing so many of this guy in one spot. It freaks me out. I love this guy. He's scary. I don't like their movement. What are you? This is the best Paradox Pokemon. It's so weird. I can't believe it's not steel type. And I guess it is an ancient Pokemon. Well, once I get this guy, in a sense, I will have completed the Magnemite family in my shiny living dex. In a sense. a shiny Raichu does show up, I wouldn't be able to tell. All Raichu the same. I actually have the entire Pikachu family for my shiny living dex, and that includes a Alolan Raichu. Jesus Christ. I don't like this! Here's the shinies that are just like 2% hue difference. You want to know the worst part? My favorite Pokemon is one of those. It's got one of those shinies that's barely different. It's Leafeon. I'm the world's only Leafeon fan. I like Leafeon a lot because when I was a child, you'll find that Pokemon influenced a lot of my early childhood. It was definitely the very first creative spark I ever had. And as a lot of kids did, I made my own Fakemon. And I remember thinking when I was a kid how weird it was that there wasn't a grass Eevee evolution. Because we had Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, right? But there was also a Leaf Stone, but it didn't do anything to Eevee. So I like daydreamed like what would happen if the Leaf Stone worked on Eevee. And I created what I proudly called Leafeon. Now I was a baby when I did that. So when Leafeon became real in Diamond and Pearl, I got really, really excited. But then like Leafeon wasn't just real, it became the strongest Pokemon on my team. Like Leafeon was busted on my team with like Leaf Blade and Last Resort and stuff. And it was just, it made me very happy from both a nostalgic standpoint and like just a fun standpoint. And I just really like Leafeon now. That's why it breaks my heart that Leafeon's got such a nothing shiny. Like at least, even though Espeon's shiny's really ugly, it's bright green, but at least it's different. Eevee, greatest Pokemon ever, so all her evolutions are great. Absolutely true. You've said nothing but the truth tonight. I work from Game Freak. That's true. That's true. I work for Game Freak. A recent favorite is Scorbunny. Scorbunny is so cute. I'm obsessed with him. Scorbunny is also my aesthetic. Love Scorbunny. That's probably like one of my all-time favorite newer generation Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon from this generation, Scarlet and Violet, I think it's Clodsire. I love Clodsire. It's such a fun shaped Pokemon. I love his big dopey face. My favorite character in the game also uses Clodsire, but I didn't know that when I met her. Yeah, I love Clodsire so much. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a favorite Pokemon, not to the same degree as like Meowth and Leafeon and Scorbunny, but a Pokemon I like in this generation that I didn't like at first, but it's kind of grown on me, is Palafin. Now Palafin Yeah. I don't really need to say much about our friend Palafin. I think we all know. But Palafin is just, I don't know, like, he grew on me. I like his silly little gimmick. Sometimes a whole... Okay, you know what it is? I was gonna say, sometimes like a million of these guys spawn and sometimes barely any. And it's these guys' fault. It's because a billion of these guys spawned. They're hogging up all the spawn bandwidth. That's why I didn't want to really use an electric sandwich. I would have rather used a ground sandwich, but I don't have enough salt herba mystica. Staring at you menacingly. Now, I have definitely, in my adult life, come to appreciate, like, weird Pokemon more and more. Like, when I was a kid, I was all about either cool or cute Pokemon. But as an adult, I love some weird Pokemon. You really like Orthworm? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Ooh, Orthworm is another blue boy. I should go pick him up. I think he's half steel, right? He's steel ground? Maybe once this Sandy Shocks hunt fails, I'll go pick up Orthworm. Just to add another blue boy to the band. Oh, it's just steel, even better. Oh, no. That's not what I think it is it? Ah! I hate that I recognized it. I hate that I recognized it. I can't believe I recognized this freaking shiny Raichu. Fuck off. Why did I know it was shiny? Why did I know that? Sucks. This game freaking sucks. Terrible game. Hate this game. I have 10 minutes, sheesh, to find the Sandy Shocks. I'm probably not gonna save this Raichu, by the way. I'm probably gonna reset my save for the Herba Mystica, unless I find a Sandy Shocks. But the thing is I don't need Raichu. I don't need Raichu, and I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica for a freaking Raichu. I'm not honestly willing to sacrifice my Herba Mystica I'm mostly mad that I could tell it was shiny. Like, what's wrong with me? My eyes evolved to spot a shiny Raichu. I've gotten... a few weeks ago, I was shiny hunting, Lechonk. And I needed 3 shiny Lechonks because I wanted, both versions of shiny Oink Cologne. And that took me a while because it wasn't as simple as finding 3 shiny Lechonks. I needed to, like, have at least one of each gender. And the thing is when I caught my shiny Lechonks, all of them were girls. Every single one was a girl. I could not find any shiny boy Lechonks, so I was shiny hunting Lechonk for a very long time. The thing about Lechonk is that Lechonk is a very easy shiny to spot. Because Lechonk is normally black, and shiny Lechonk is pink. It's very, very easy Pokemon to shiny hunt for. But while I was shiny hunting Lechonk, I could not believe my freaking eyes because I ran into a Tauros, one of the new Tauros. And I looked at that Tauros and I said to myself, I think that Tauros is shiny. And I was right. I was freaking right about shiny Tauros. And here's the thing about shiny Tauros, it is even less noticeable than shiny Raichu. Like, shiny Tauros is like so barely different. It might as well not be different at all. And yet here I am, looking for bright pink pigs, and I recognize shiny freaking Tauros. Like, sheesh. So yeah, I've gotten weirdly good at spotting some of those less noticeable shinies in this game. I'm not perfect, but I mean, I can see shiny Tauros, I can see shiny Raichu. I'm basically too powerful. I guess you just get so used to the one color your brain picks up on the slightly odd one. I suppose so. I mean, to be fair, I was looking at a lot of Raichu in like the last 20 minutes. You know, I've shiny hunt Glaceon in this game as well. That one's also barely different. But I have shiny Glaceon from an outbreak. I don't have shiny Leafeon yet, actually. Even though that one's my favorite Pokemon. But yeah, I managed to spot shiny Glaceon in the wild. I've been training my eyes for this. I'll be kind of mad if I find Sandy Shocks, because that means I'm gonna save this Raichu. If I don't find Sandy Shocks, I'm gonna delete this Raichu. I'm not afraid to delete shiny Raichu. Perish. 5 minutes. Raichu, your life ends in 5 minutes. So I'm not super surprised we haven't run into a shiny Sandy Shocks yet. But I am kind of surprised we haven't run into a shiny of What's-His-Face. I can't remember this Pokemon's name, but he's this little guy who's everywhere. I'm surprised I haven't run into a shiny one of him, because he's everywhere. The shiny version of him is red. I sound a little mean, but I really like this Pokemon. I just don't remember his name. And I actually do have one. I have a shiny of What's-His-Face. But I need 2 more for my living dex. I don't know, punch him or something. He punches. True. 2 minutes. I mean, all things considered, even if I haven't found... Ooh, hi. Even if I haven't found all the shinies I'm looking for, I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, I think? And I've gotten 4 shinies in that time. Not all of them on purpose. So I think that goes to show how, like, busted shiny hunting in this game is. Because I can tell you, you're not gonna find that many shinies that quickly in basically any other game except for, like, Arceus. We're almost out of time. Ah! "25 seconds. It's over. Now there's haluchas everywhere. This guy. And Lycanroc. And this guy again. Lots of this guy for some reason. Oh, suddenly Sandy Shocks doesn't want to come out at all anymore. Hi. So do I keep going? Do I keep trying for Sandy Shocks or should I call it here? What do you think? Can we really conclude the stream if we don't see shiny Sandy Shocks? Is it possible? Call it? Yeah, I agree. I think 2.5 hours is pretty good for a shiny hunting stream. Especially one as easy as this. But before I go, I wanna show some of the Pokemon I got. And of course there's all the shinies on my team. Believe it or not, this is a shiny Ceruledge. Shiny Umbreon, shiny Palafin, and then some of the shinies I got today, including Blue Boy 1, Blue Girl, and Skiddo. Don't Raichu here for now. And then here's some of my sorted shinies that I've been working on. Hell yeah. All the Pokemon in these boxes here are shiny. Every single one. Ooh, I don't remember getting shiny Clodsire, but I'm very happy to see him. I used this fella. No, not this one. I actually have 2 shiny Azumarill, and I used one for like raids. I also really like to when I'm doing big raids, these ones aren't shiny, these are normal. When I'm doing big raids, I really like to bring in shiny Pokemon to the raids. So I go out of my way when everyone's figured out what the meta shiny Pokemon is. I go out of my way to pick up a shiny version of it. So this was the shiny Azumarill I brought in for the raid. So when people were using Sylveon, I made sure to get myself a shiny Sylveon as well. And when people were using Darkspun, I picked myself up a shiny Darkspun. Here, I'm hiding my shinies a little bit, I'm sorry. But yeah, I got shiny Darkspun for the raids. This one I got on accident, but I also used this one for raiding. I believe I used... Oh wait, this one's not shiny. This one's not shiny. I don't have shiny Roaring Moon yet. And this is the guy I was talking about before, Pawniard. Got a shiny Pawniard down here. These ones I used to fight my friend with. And now here's another one, not this one, but the one I'm going to show you next. Shiny Mousehold. Yeah, this is a shiny Mousehold. Yeah. Where the Pokemon, yeah, the Pokemon in this box are like ones I use for raid and stuff, and a lot of the ones in here are shiny. Not Goldengo, because at the time you couldn't get shiny Goldengo, but I think you can now? I'm not sure. Oh, all boxes down here. yeah, just I've been working at it on my living decks. I got 2 out of 3 versions of Lycanroc. Goldengo is the second freak of this game, true. But I got 2 versions of Lycanroc. I'm still trying to get the Dusk Lycanroc, but that one's gonna be really hard to get. I don't remember getting shiny my Kahita. What the hell? Like, some of these I'm like, when the hell did I get this? When the hell did I get this? Vaporeon. Glaceon. The normal version of that Sandy Shocks freak. I really like Relor, his golden ball. Is DLC how you get shiny Goldengo? I'm not sure. Still missing the last member of the Tinkatink family. I love I love these guys. This guy I was gonna use to troll my friend, but I decided to be nice. Hello, King Grape Slime. Welcome to the stream. We're about to end the stream in a minute, but I wanted to show some of the shinies I've gotten. I'm trying to put together a shiny living decks. We've got a few shinies tonight. So it was an okay night for shinies. Got the whole Dragonite family. Yippee. And here's just some extras I got. These are shinies I already have, but you have no idea how many shiny Psyducks I have. I have even more in Arceus. Anyway. I'll go ahead and call it there. Thank you so much for coming to my shiny hunting stream. It was a nice chill stream. I appreciate you all for coming. I might do... You trade me the Malleus armor for the other? I'm not really looking to trade right now. Sorry. But yeah, I might do more chill shiny hunting streams in the future. We'll see. Alright, well, have a good night, everybody. Bye!